Well, hello everyone. Nikki two times coming at you live. Episode 11 of Sunday Funday, and we are going to do some card ripping. We're going to talk sports. We're going to talk national. What's going on, Justin? I was actually just thinking about you. Been a long week. Long day even today, now even being home resting up, but I was thinking about you because I got to start putting all your stuff together. And I was also thinking about you because I'm opening up today Bowman U product. So maybe I'll find some Ohio State product within this box. So, hopefully you're having a wonderful day. I am feeling a little bit under the weather, just recovering from the national. All week was fighting off a cold. What's going on, Dean? Good to see you. I hope you're feeling a little bit better now. Bowman product is in the works for today. 7 packs. 4 cards per pack. Just getting everything at least open for right now. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on the tired part, Justin. I'm pretty sure you guys were in Friday's live, but just to talk about a couple of the cool cards that I got. Some nice Rhea Ripley's, if you're into wrestling at all. Yeah, I definitely feel like ass myself, but moving along, moving forward. That's all we can do, Dino. A nice little Bryce Harper card. Sweet Dallas Goedert. I did pick up, even after the live, it was funny. There was a kid walking past the room that heard me talking about cards, and I think heard me on the live and knocked on our room, and I opened the door and he went and grabbed his cards, and I ended up buying a couple things from him. So let me see where if I can find where I put that little stack. Where the hell are those cards at? Ah, here they are. Randy Orton is your favorite? I like Randy. I like CM Punk. I like Cody Rhodes. Alright, haven't watched since WWF. That's alright. It's not for all of us, Dino. Some big Dick Nick stuff. Old AJ Brown. Picked this up from that kid. Lil Juan Soto. Christian Pulisic from the U.S. men's soccer team. Some Lionel Messi stuff. Just some base stuff that I didn't mind spending. Probably cost me like $1 or $2 each on those cards. This was the nice pickup. I'm actually gonna change the view. See if I can get some better lighting for myself here. Only a 9, but still nice to get. Spend a couple bucks on it, nothing crazy. The kid made out selling it to me. He bought it there and sold it to me for a couple dollars more than I bought it for. This is the one that cost me even more. I bought this off of Gary Vanderchuk's son, who was there selling cards. If you don't know who Gary Vanderchuk is, serious entrepreneur. Yo, Seth, how we doing, buddy? Just kind of getting re-showing a couple of the things from the National. I have some Bowman U product that I'm going to open up today. So nothing crazy. Have a couple other things, one or two other things in mind to go over today. I'm thinking since last week we went and kind of did our predictions on how the teams were going to go off this year in the NFL. I'm thinking a little later we discuss who our MVP candidates are and surprises and who we think are going to do really well this upcoming season. Kind of have my thoughts about that, but would like to get everybody else's take on it as well. For the baseball guys out there, this was a nice pickup that I got too. No, who's got the biggest dingleberry of them all? As always, not being paid by these guys, not affiliated in any way, but drinking Prime tonight. Keep myself hydrated as I sit here for the next hour and a half to 2 hours. Do you support furries? As in, do I like animals, or are we talking furries like grown people in mascot suits? Because that's a little bit creepy. What's going on, Sith? Glad to have you stop by. You do a little creepy. I'm not gonna down you for it. You do you. I won't ever fault you for that. To me, it's a little strange, at least for the obsession of people liking it. You want to make the costumes. You even want to be in the costumes. That's fine, but somehow, somewhere, that there's people that take that a little bit too far. All right, hey, are you on the gummies yet, Dean? I'm not seeing the orbs. Maybe it's just a flash from the TV behind me. Maybe it's my ancestors haunting my ass. Right now we're going 15 strong. It's good to 14. Now 14. It's good to see some action going on in here. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Stick around for as long as you possibly can. Help me out. Hammy and Son, I see you in there. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Was thinking about you earlier. Was going through my list of guys that have been supporting, and you're certainly one of them. I much appreciate it. Don't know if you heard what I said. We're going to later on discuss MVP candidates and surprises on the up and coming NFL season. We'll do that a little bit later. Hobby Collector was thinking about you two in the same light. We have my Packers fans out there, but again, like I said, want to get on that train with you guys, but at the same time too, that's Shazambi's team. That's another buddy of mine, Vince, the sports card ripping teacher. That's his team as well. Man, I'll be spread thin trying to get rid of Packers cards. However, seems to be the stuff that a lot of us open up as well. So maybe I'll have enough to go around. All right, perfect. Hammy, I haven't. I don't think I made a note of checking out your other video when you brought it up last week, and I don't remember if I did. I'm sorry. I was so wrapped up in the vacation. I'm making another note that I gotta catch up with you and your stuff. You being such a good supporter of mine, I don't want to be an asshole and not do the same in return. All right, so I am going to get into at least a couple of these packs of the Bowman. We got 20, 21, 22 Bowman U football. You know, not a lot of football product out on the shelves in retail, and I couldn't really get a hold of anything that was worth the money at the National. But I decided, okay, let's open this. I know it's not as valuable. Not everybody wants product of them in their college uniforms, but we got Hudson card. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Mike Harley on the first Bowman. Dylan Gabriel, the Golden Boy. And Ahmad Gardner on the first Bowman. I know jack about this product, guys. You might have to help me out because I don't know diddly shit about it at all. All right, I got 5 cards here. I got a nice one in the middle, so we'll put that to the back. Spencer Rattler, first Bowman. Tyler Fry Fogel. Jaden Hasselwood, first Bowman. I would like this better, Hobby, if I knew any of these players. I'm not, but this next card looks like it could be something really nice. So let's just pull the Band-Aid off and see what we got. Deuce Vaughn, first Bowman on, I guess, a pink. Running back. Does this even, like, tell you? Is this like they don't tell you the team, or I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Daniel, thank you for letting me know he's a Cowboy, but what college? Because I'm not seeing that. On the card. That would certainly help me. But there you go. Okay, way to start. Now, I'm not, Justin, I'm not even talking about what team they're on now. I'm talking about the college team. I'm not sure, looking at it, these colors, what college team we're talking about here. That would certainly help me out. Unless there's a licensing thing that's why they're not. It is nice that almost every single one of these, I'm saying, are first Bowmans, where in the baseball product, it's not quite the case like that. So that's kind of nice. Thank you, Hammy and Son, for dropping the knowledge for me. It's much appreciated. All right, so we still got 5 more packs, but let's see all the other cool stuff I have sitting here. Let me see if I can start pulling up anything that I could put into Justin's pile. At least what I have sitting here, Justin. I know if I go into my football box, I have all my Buffalo stuff in one sitting. I put them all aside together. Well, LC, then you can go do that somewhere. Nobody is forcing nobody to be anywhere. Some were okay. Some people were saying that even their dollar bins were horrible. I thought the dollar bins or like $2 bins and stuff for the ones that I were at were pretty good. Some of them were super organized in their bins. Some of the higher end slabs were crazy money. I saw some things that, at least a lot of good negotiating going on. People were willing to come down on some prices, especially if you were buying a lot. I wasn't there to spend a ton of money. Again, like I only bought one slab for myself, one each for my 2 boys, and I bought a couple dollar bins. I was there pretty much just taking in the atmosphere. I would certainly say, as far as willingness and not being too crazy on prices, was a lot better than my local mall show that I go to. My mall, they put on a thing every 3 months, and you go in there, and yeah, I've talked about it ad nauseum in the past. Some of the guys, what they try to sell stuff for, they got cards that are on eBay for $1 or not even worth being on eBay, and they're trying to sell them for $10 at my local card show. So, and just even slabs, outrageous. But what made it real hard at the National was the internet connection for there. So it was hard getting in touch with people, even through text messaging. It was super difficult to try to run comps, and I tried a bunch of different sites. I was on Collects, I was on Sports Investor, I was on just straight on eBay, taking a photo of it from eBay and seeing what they were going for, and it was very difficult to get comps because you had no internet connection whatsoever. Some of your guys that have been doing this a long time, they were all set and easy to work with, that I saw that I wasn't buying, but at least easy to work with because they had already had all the comps listed for a majority of their bigger stuff. One of my favorite parts was, and I apologize, I forgot the name of it, but I was dealing with a secondary company that I had helped me make some submissions to PSA, which was the next booth over from them. So that was pretty cool. So I got a couple cards going out to PSA. I have a Bryce Young. I have a Podziemski. I can't even freaking say his name. Rookie Golden State auto. And then just a couple other cards that I wanted to get graded. So that's pretty cool. that's the everything in the nutshell. I wish it had more time. I wish I could have gone back. Some of the other stuff I tried to take in, they had whatnot sales going on, all kinds of booths with different people, literally in a booth doing whatnot sales live for people to walk by and watch them do sales. So that was cool. There was big box breaks, box wars. Never saw a live box war the way they do it. I'm used to seeing online somebody does a box, another person does a box. We kind of vote on who has the better box, and they get both boxes of cards. Seen that, but this was literally, say, like 30 people buying a product and them shouting out, "Who's ever got a Josh Allen? Put up the Josh Allen card," and whoever did got a prize. So that was kind of neat. So you had to buy product though to get into it, but then you won prizes along the box war. Curious, is it troll night? Because I'm seeing some random messages. Definitely some trolly stuff going on. But unless it gets really bad, don't worry about it. Don't delete it. They're here doing what they do. Sorry, I got to scroll back. I missed quite a bit of the chat. Titus, thank you for being here. Did not see you come in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful night. Hopefully the kids are having a wonderful night. I am having a great day, Landon. Hey, Born for Blaze, good to see you. Menace to Society, thanks for stopping in. And guys, yeah, don't bother deleting unless they say some really nasty shit. I like having trolls on the channel because every little bit helps the algorithm and watch hours. So as long as they're not being totally nasty and disrespectful, just let it go. I don't care. Yep, see, Sith, I totally agree with that. I'd rather just either totally ignore it or go back and forth and make it a fun night. And Gavin, you're right. Most of the trolls are in that 10-year range. You know, the ones who laugh at fart jokes. Although I'll laugh at a good fart joke every once in a while, too. But nobody's ever accused me of being an adult. Gavin, I hope you're doing okay tonight, and if you want to talk later after the live, certainly do that. I probably will be on here till like 11, but afterwards you can certainly do that. Yeah, nothing wrong with a good fart joke, but you know, when you're a little 10-year-old and you're like freaking jerk-offs. All right, let's get a couple more packs open up. I hope that pink that I got already wasn't the cream of the crop. Put that to the back. My Jai, Sanders, Amori Jones, Matt Corral, at least finally a freaking name I've heard. And Kyrus Jackson on the chrome. Can somebody tell me if Matt Corral is still the backup for the Panthers? Because then I will certainly put that in Panthers pile. Get one more in. Yeah. If he's not around, then it's not. Ooh, sus. All right. Oh, looks like we got two good ones here, back to back in this spot in this pack. This might be the pack of the box. Kayshawn Booty, James Cook, Tyler Algier. We got a green. Deuce Vaughn, 39 out of 99. And then we got a Bijan, first Bowman. Now we all know that's going in my personal pile. Now before the draft, I looked at this card on eBay, and it was going for a few bucks. Hopefully it's still up there a little bit. Let's move some stuff around. I'm all junked up over here. I mean, you missed me pulling a Deuce Vaughn. Oh, and that Deuce Vaughn's a little bit thicker. I'm not sure if it's going to fit. Feels a little bit thicker. No, we're good. Anyway, for me, just pulling that Bijan makes the box certainly worth it. The Deuce Vaughn is 39 out of 99 there, Hammy and Son. Right there. Sorry that the reflection is as bad as it is. The Bijan is not, but sweet looking card. And I can see, yeah, now that I'm looking at a couple of these cards, that, yeah, they're definitely not licensed. It's a shame. I'd love to see a good old Texas Longhorns logo on that bad boy. How about them Cowboys gonna finish second in the division? Excuse me, guys. What's up, Red? Oh, man. Red, I keep forgetting. I've had this one card sitting here for a while, and I keep forgetting to put it in your pile. Not even sure if you need it, but I think I've even shown it off before, but nice Jordan battle to go into your box. I can find your box. Oh, there's your box. Who else we got here? Got a good box started for helmets and hash marks as well. Some good Charger stuff from him. Why? Is it because he's taking biggins? If he's taking biggins, then certainly is loose. I don't know who Minecraft Steve is, but thank you for stopping in the channel and participating in the chat. Stay for as long as you can. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Even if you're only here for 30 seconds. Least you could do is help a man out. Put a like on it. Put a thumb up it. Maybe that's why Red's so loose. He gets a lot of thumbs up. God, you're a sick fuck, Dino. Are we playing with a PlayStation controller, or are we playing with an Xbox controller? What the hell is that? Yep, I removed that myself. Goodbye. It's all right. It's gone. It's out of our lives. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Not going to give it another thought. I'll just sit back for a minute, guys. Taking it all in. Good to have 12 of you in here right now. Chat's good. We'll get in soon to opening up these last couple packs. Then we'll get into the good fun talk of how the season's going to play out for some of the awards. I was not aware of... Hold on. It's pretty interesting. Well, while you had the... I can't even speak. So while the National was going on there in Cleveland, over on the West Coast was San Diego Comic-Con. I have not had a chance to really get into watching any videos of the happenings that were going on with that, but that'll probably be my entire week catching up with some of your guys' videos and then getting into seeing some more stuff from the National, as well as some cool shit that happened at San Diego Comic-Con. The only thing I know for sure was that it was revealed that Robert Downey Jr. will be playing Dune, and that's about all I got at this point for that. I watched today a lot of cool shit that Dean was opening from some of you guys, and some of that stuff that Seth sent. Really cool. A lot of awesome shit out there. Your Dr. Doom. I'm sure you guys have, but make sure you go to Seth's channel and check out the stuff that he picked up from the estate sale. Woo! Some really cool shit. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that video, make sure you do that. That's one to watch. That's one for the ages there for sure. All right, getting back into it a little bit. Let's open up 2 more packs. I probably have pulled all the good shit that I'm going to pull. I'll have at least another pink. Jalen Whittemire, Cade Otten, Mohamed Ibrahim, Jeff Sims, and we will finish this with Chris Rodriguez. That's what I want. Ooh. Let's get one more pack. Yeah, man. Peyton Thorne, Casey Thompson, on whatever the hell this card is called. An insert. Jalen Tolbert and Malik Cunningham. So again, it was really hard. I wanted to make sure I at least had one box to open, and I have a feeling, especially with the amount of money that I ended up spending, I might have to slow down on buying some product. I might not have to. I don't know yet, but I mean, it doesn't matter. There's not a lot of product out there, at least on the shelves, and I'm not one to go and order stuff, especially if watching videos like if you've seen Panther Breaks video where the friggin' his mega box came in a like a, I don't know, like a bag, some sort of tarp, and the box was all damaged. I'm not friggin' buying shit to have it come into me like that. But not a whole lot on shelves, but I will give this little tip if you're not aware of it. If you go to your local Target, go to the back of the store or wherever they keep their toys, and right near the section where they keep all the board games and such, Targets right now are doing like an end cap that has product. At mine, there's a shit ton of series, top series 2 baseball, still loads of Panini Contenders football, of course, and then there's a section completely empty. You know that the Optic football was in that spot for sure, and it's all gone. And then they have a couple things that are on clearance, which the Bowman U was on clearance, 1999. So I was like, all right, that'll be the product that I open today. I am not enjoying this music that's going on right now tonight. Give me a minute, see if I can find something better for us. I need something popping so I can break out my newly famous dance moves. Alright, what the hell, man? Could be total ass tonight. I missed a bunch of stuff. Little affair. I can smell the patchouli as you say those words there. God, this is horrible tonight. Wow, this was the channel that I've used. All right, so this will work. Maybe this will work for me. There, if an ad pops up, then an ad pops up, but Dean, it's not tracks. It's just picking up no copyright. Making sure I'm finding no copyright like stations that have hours of music that aren't going to cut off. Especially if I can find ones that are live themselves, so it just goes on, and they won't be ads interrupting it at all. Like this one's an 11-hour video, but there might be ads that'll pop up throughout, so I might have to mute. I have to be on the ready to mute it. I'm gonna be scared. I love hanging out and doing this for fun, but I don't want the video to be taken down because I'm playing shit. I want to be able to go back and reflect on. I want to go back and reflect on everything. when I'm old, so I can rewatch stuff. Real Madrid football, all English, no Spanish. Glad you're here though. I am a Messi fan, so stick around in here as long as you'd like. I did actually pick up a couple base Messi cards at the National. Where the hell are they? Daniel, are you showing your age, buddy? That's really, really showing your age. That's okay. Never saw him in person, but I could. But Diego Maradona is one of my earliest memories of watching soccer. But picked up these really nice Messi base cards just off some kid that happened to be in the hotel that I was staying at. Yep, got those trance vibes going for sure there, Red. Gotta have something upbeat. If I could play hip-hop, country, metal that's like non-copyright stuff, I certainly would, but for some reason it's hard to find that stuff. At least the beat stuff, they're willing to just have out there and not have it copyrighted. Well, I'm assuming then Real Madrid, you're a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Not my favorite. Messi's my guy. Saw him in 1972 World Cup in Brazil. So, shit. You gotta be, I'm at least probably 60. I'm gonna guess you're like 60, 61, 62 years old at least. Daniel. Sorry if I'm putting you out there like that. Daniel, Lamal. I've never heard of Lamal. Yeah, Dean, just talking a little world football for a minute here. Figured the way you were talking, being as a kid, Daniel. I never heard of Lamal though. I would think Mbappe would be the big get right now for collecting. Shit, I had another thought I was gonna share with you as well. It's a shame that here in the U.S. it doesn't pick up more. I used to be a season ticket holder to Major League Soccer for the Philadelphia Union, and then it just got to be too much, too crazy, not enough time. Well, why don't I just put up the music louder? That way you can at least thump. Sid, that is awesome. I know you love your slabs. Uh, that's certainly the one that I would think everybody would want if they're not doing Messi or Ronaldo. They should be doing Mbappe. Maybe I don't know. Oh, sorry. Now I got my thought. This is interesting. I do like soccer enough, and my youngest son likes it to the point that on Wednesday here in Philadelphia, there's a warm up, like a tune up friendly match, Liverpool versus Arsenal, and we are going. He's a big Liverpool fan, so hopefully Mohamed Salah and some of his other favorites will be playing in the game, so he can see that. So that's going to be a blast. What's even more interesting is I'm guessing that they were in Pittsburgh this weekend or somewhere along those lines because on the PA Turnpike heading home yesterday from Cleveland, we actually drove past the Liverpool team bus. So that was pretty interesting. My son took a couple pictures of the bus. Obviously, can't see who's in the bus, but I thought that was pretty cool. Justin, I know I hear you on that note because one of my dream cards certainly is a Jalen Hurts downtown, which not the optic, just the regular downtown. Optics probably even more. I saw the regular Jalen Hurts downtown at the card show, $750. Not complaining about the price. That's what it goes for. That's what I see it for on eBay. That's definitely a card that I would want all day. Once I can remember where the company that had these cards, there was an auction house company at the show that had, like when you have the cases full with cards, these were like cases that had like 3, 4, 5 cards in the case because they didn't want cards touching each other. There was PSA 9s and PSA 10s of these Jalen Hurts cards. The PSA 9s were like, the guy was telling me, go for like $15,000. And the PSA 10s go for, we're not talking to Tom Brady. We're not talking to Joe Montana. We're talking Jalen Hurts. I love Jalen Hurts. PSA 10 of this card, $40,000. Are you fucking kidding me? As soon as I figure out the company, I'm gonna post it on my community board. The photos that I do have and the company. It's not them trying to sell it at that. It's an auction house. That's what they go for, and that's absurd. Unbelievable. Daniel, the Gretzky O-Peachy. If I'm not mistaken, when I was a kid, I had the Tops version. I had like one or two. I might not have had his rookie. I had a ton of the second year. I think the second year was the one with the puck in the corner that you scratched off for the name, and I had like a couple of those, and I definitely don't anymore. So Dean, I don't. Hold on. So let me unclip this. I just use my phone. I don't do anything spectacular. So I'll zoom out. Just using my son's little desk here. I got cards everywhere. I got cards in comic book boxes and card boxes, stacks of cards, everything everywhere. But my setup is just pretty much this little thing that I got from Walmart almost a year and a half ago. It just clips onto the desk. Phone clips in here. I can turn it like that when I'm doing long form videos. Basic lighting. I can, that's how you turn it off. Change light to dark and then change color stuff there. So a simple setup for somewhat of a simple guy. Layla, what are we talking about crying? I'm not understanding. Like somebody, your brother is laughing? Yeah, you want to at least have some sort of light, although this, I feel like this lighting is not the greatest. But it does what it needs to do. Especially for the lives. I mean, it works well for the lives. It's makes it a little bit more difficult when I'm doing the full-length videos. I feel like I have good enough lighting for the shorts, good enough lighting for the lives, but not as much for the long-form videos. Wait, Dino's gonna do that. Well, what the hell is it? He's gonna do one of those kinky videos. Thanks, Daniel. The part that I knew I wanted almost as soon as I started, but I wish I had gone bigger and spent the money, was on the mouse pad. I wish I had gotten like a bigger one to cover the whole table, but I like that. It does what it needs to do for me. I feel like you can't be a, well, I wanted to say you can't be a serious card ripper without one, but I'm not exactly a serious ripper either. I don't have 20K. I don't have 100K, but I definitely enjoy doing this. Cardboard degenerate. I wish I could answer that for you. This was my first time at the National. So, wasn't at Chicago. Probably will not be there at Chicago when it's there the next 2 years. This was something that I felt like was close enough for me to be able to drive there, spend a few days there with my son. We only did the National 1 year. I think it's just the next two, according to the signage that was everywhere, but I could be wrong. I thought it was the next 2 years cardboard. But it was my first one. I figured I'd make a go of it. I always wanted to go visit Cleveland and catch a baseball game. Maybe one of these days I'll get to go catch a football game out there as well. But ever since I was a kid, I was a big Cleveland Indians fan. So figured I took the time. We did quite a bit. We smashed it all in. Drove in all Wednesday. Thursday we caught the Indians game. Went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well. Then Friday we did all day card show. Came back to the hotel. Many of these guys were on my live that night, which I appreciate, and appreciate you guys all being here this evening. Then Saturday we went to the NFL Hall of Fame. So I didn't even get to talk about that. So maybe if I have a chance, I will put up a couple pictures on the community. I will certainly put slowly but surely put some stuff up on my Instagram as well. Same name, Nikki Two Times over there as well. I don't use that channel that much, but maybe I'll post some stuff from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. That was a blast. I got to see, I was looking at the bust of Reggie White, former Eagle and Green Bay Packer. And I didn't realize 1 year with the Panthers, his last season, Brian Dawkins took a picture standing next to his bust. My favorite player of all time. And then just jerseys everywhere, helmets, cleats, history of the game. Rolled that through for about 2.5 hours or so, and then straight from there, headed home. So I only did the National the one day, just kind of take it all in, but it made a good trip out of it, and it was a lot of fun. Dawkins was a beast. Sometimes, Seth, I think he's such a beast, he can freaking strap him up right now and go. Shit. Speaking of which, I think with Jeremiah Trotter's son playing for our team, why not? I feel like Big Trot could put on the pads and he could go. He still looks like a friggin' monster. I do have one more pack, so let me get into that. We will be done the cards for tonight. Everything's going well. We're a little over the hour mark. 16 strong so far right now. We got that one last pink. Devin Lloyd. Jerome Ford. Sam Howell. From the back. Okay, we got a nice Marvin Mims. And we'll finish it off with a Khalil Shakir. Hold on. I'm going to catch up with the chat, see what you guys are all saying. Red, I see your comment about Dean. It seems like anybody that goes to TikTok don't know what their gender is. So he might be a Dina over on TikTok. Daniel, were you talking to me or someone else about email on Who UPC? I think because I think I saw it. I think I saw it, but now I'm forgetting. Oh, Daniel, I think I remember that Hutchinson and hockey. Do me a favor and just send it again. Unless you just sent it right now, then I definitely didn't get it because I need. I'm doing this from my phone, so and I check my emails from the phone. If it was if it was from last week, I probably did get it and stored it, so I wouldn't so I'd eventually remember it. Yeah, Dan, I probably put that aside. The Yeah, if you go Zappy, Mac Jones, Hutchinson, uh, certainly give you some of that stuff as I get more in. But all the Zappy Mac Jones right now is going to Seth. Gotta take good care of him, but I'll take care of you as well. For hockey, is there any specific hockey that we're talking about? Again, I apologize if you had said that. Little recap. Kyrus Jackson, Chris Rodriguez on the pink, Khalil Shakir on the pink, Deuce Bond on the pink, Bijan Robinson on the pink for the PC, and why is this sliding out? And your 39 out of 99 Deuce Bond on the green. So that was a pretty good box. Again, like I said, the Bijan alone makes it worth it for me to have purchased this box. Not going to complain. Whew. No problem, Daniel. And I'll go back to looking at it because I know I saw it, but didn't get a chance to write it down because I've been writing everything down just so I don't forget. But I know obviously Dean Cowboys, Jazambi Packers, and right now I'm going to send him Sun cards for his helmet. And if I come across any Peytons, I know red is Bengals, helmets and hash marks are Chargers, pick 6 are the Saints, Justin Bills, Seth is pretty much anything Boston, hobby collectors Packers, Hammy and Son are Packers, and that's all I have right now written down at least. And then There's also obviously Panther breaks for Panthers, small town rips, Cowboys and Browns. No. None of my Eagles, especially all the cool shit these guys, a couple of these guys have given me so far. So, fishing poster there, here in my son's room. That's a Mark Recchi. We're going old school. This past season, he went into the Flyers Hall of Fame. I was not at that game. Somebody that was gave that to me. Trae Young up on the wall because, this is his room, not mine. Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, and then that cool ass picture of Brian Dawkins and Wolverine. Because those of you who know about Dawkins know he's the Wolverine. Yeah, that's right, Red. Ice tray. Daniel, that's awesome. Awesome collection. I just got back into collecting. It's only been a year and a half, so a majority of my cards are all from these past, 2 seasons. I have some other random cards because of people giving me stuff and some stuff that I've bought along the way a little bit too, but most of the stuff I have is for the past 2 years. Well, I don't mind. Let me see. What the hell? Let's do this then. For a few minutes. Let me see what zappy stuff I have. At least for this particular load. Seth gets first dibs, but if he already has it, it'll go the other way. Let me see what I have. I don't have a lot, so you guys might both already have this stuff, but actually, all right. I'll take that. Oh, did I? And Seth, that's the stack I'm working on for you right now. That has Bruins cards, Celtics cards, Some good Patriots cards. This is definitely going to you. I know I heard in your video talking about being a huge Ramondre Stevenson fan. Numbered. What is that? 409 out of 499. Blue ticket. So let's just let me show these cards. You tell me, Seth, if you have it. I'm sure you do, but if you could always use some extras, or if I could pass it along to Daniel, we'll figure it out. I do have a couple rookie rushes, so I can put one in each. Got a red, white, and blue. I've got what the hell is this? Nice playoff clear Bailey Zappi. Just the base Zappy. Seth, these are all going to you if you don't have it, except I'll take the one rookie rush out and start a pile there. Okay, you have the base. Daniel, if you don't have it, that'll go into your pile. Put these in your pile. Dean's heading out. All right, Dean. Thanks for being here, buddy. I'm going to, again, try to be on like I usually am for till like 11 o'clock. So, yeah, we'll be on in 15 minutes for sure, Dean. All right, I have a couple Mac Jones sets, so let me know about these as well. Z-Stars Mac Jones. I like this card. This one's neat. Canvas Mac Jones. You said you have both these cards, Daniel? That Mac Jones. And then this, I like this Mac Jones. This one's nice. The Pacific. You you don't have it. All right, cool. So if I accidentally give you guys cards that you. If I give you cards that you already have, don't. You know. Sure, you have people that you can give it to. So we're just these three. Let me know. Chronicles base, Z Stars, and the Pacific. All right, sounds good. Just got to make a note of it. I don't want to see Patriots and think it's your box, Seth. So I just gotta make a quick note here. Daniel. All right, I am all set with that. But Justin, I know you PC like quite a few different things. But I thought your main PC, well, was besides Ohio State players, was Buffalo Bills. But if you would prefer Steelers, I could certainly go that way. Or if you prefer both, because I don't have someone for either of those teams. So that. Okay, so yeah. So Justin is Steelers, Josh Allen, and Ohio State players. I'll tell you what, I feel like I saw enough Ohio State banners for a lifetime over the past few days. Oh, man. You know what? Since we're not really following any kind of special rules, what the hell is this music? Alright. Got a handful of Steelers stuff. Nothing too crazy. It's all going to come your way regardless. But so I'm not going to flash everything on the screen. Bunch of base insert stuff, but nice Chase Claypool. Calvin Austin III. And Darnell Washington on the disco, Elite Disco. Actually, this is, you know what? I'll show a couple more of these. How about an emergent TJ Watt? What stuff would you be looking for, Red? I'll make a note of it. Got a nice red, white, and blue Najee. I like this. I'm a sucker for your acetate cards from like Illusions and then like, you know, the clears and stuff. Here's a clear visions of Pickens. That's a freaking awesome looking card. So that's just what I just grabbed on stuff that I had already did to separate teams. Right, I'll make a note of it. Not really have any of that, but I'll still make a note of it. I might have a couple Stephs, couple basic Stephs. I certainly will have it go your way so I can bulk up the box. More I can put together for you guys to send it out quicker. I'll certainly get in. I'll get on that for sure. These are all just taking a peek, gander at some stuff that I have sitting off to the side here that as I said before, it's so overwhelming trying to like organize everything. Whew. Just gotta get into this one pile soon enough. Guys, certainly, yeah, get in contact with each other. Make good on everything. This is how we continue to grow our own collections. By being awesome people to one another. Hello, Danielle. How are you? I'll definitely come across some stuff too. I gotta see what Aiden Hutchinson stuff that I have. Just over 90 minutes in. We're going to stick around for at least another good half hour here. Appreciate you all being here tonight, having fun with me. Sunday is always a fun day on Nikki Two Times channel. Ah, see, this is a better song. Sorry, little shaky shakes here. Right, give me 1 second. I didn't get a lot from the National. It was more about taking in the atmosphere, taking it all in. So I can't say I actually spent a lot there. I did buy this. And I normally wouldn't have, but it was a good price. CGC 10. Normally I would just buy PSA, but I don't know. I was compelled to make that purchase. Nikki, 2 steps. I swear, you say two steps. Hobby, you saying that makes me think about how I took 2 steps in the building at the National, and my feet were already hurting. Man, it was a long day, and I was done. I was done from the jump. Yeah, okay, okay. I'm I'm not that big. No super chats here. Oh, you talk Legend Autos. There was so much Kobe and Jordan and Otani were the probably the big things that I saw everywhere. I didn't spend a lot of time walking past vintage tables, but of course there was tons of Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle stuff everywhere. Not a lot of. I didn't see too much vintage football. Uh, Stroud was definitely a modern card that was seen at quite a few tables. There was Pokemon cards at the show as well. It wasn't just all sports cards, even though it's literally called the National Sport. I think it's called the National Sports Card Convention. Yeah, National Sports Card Convention. But plenty of Pokemon there as well. I have a handful of Pokemon. I've opened some stuff on the channel in the past. But that collection and those cards are even more pitiful than the things that I tend to open out of the sports card product. So what time is it? So we're sitting at about 22 minutes. 22 minutes till 11 here on the East Coast. Oh wow, that's cool, Justin. So what I was thinking I wanted to do on this particular episode, besides the stuff we've gone over so far, the ripping of cards and discussing each other's PC. Last week we discussed who we thought where everybody was going to finish in their divisions. What the hell is never don't know what low cost version is, but if you're trying to say like the Wish version, sure, I'll take it. Heard it a million times over the past 10, 11 weeks from randos popping in my chat. So you're not very original, but whatever. So, quick recap off of that, and then into what I wanted to at least run by everybody tonight. So, for in football, the NFC, on the NFC side, it seemed like we, at least a majority of us, kind of figured it's going to be like an Eagles, Cowboys, Packers, Lions, 49ers kind of thing, a little mixes in there. I got the Eagles and the 49ers. I know a bunch of you guys have Packers, but it kind of seems to, and some of you have Lions. So those seem to be the four teams that we're going to work with and to keep an eye out on throughout the season. Okay, that's fine. That was a joke. I'm just saying. I hear it every week. So over in the AFC, I think we kind of all figure we're talking like Dolphins, Bills, Ravens, Texans, Chiefs, kind of in that ballpark. And again, I just I have the Texans beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl, and I will be putting money on it. And once I do, I will show you that I put my money where my mouth is. Oh no, 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 Seth. Dude, I know we're cool, but if that's something that's got some good value to it, hold on to that bad boy. Peter, I don't know anything about the Turkish basketball team or Turkish basketball in general, although it seems to be the place where all NBA players go to die. Or, unfortunately, that's a good one. Beat me to that answer. Folks, Dean will be here all week. Try the veal. Well, yeah. Then if you're not looking to do anything with it, yeah, you can send it this way. I wasn't sure. I didn't know if that was part of the whole group that you were getting graded, but that would be that would be top notch of you to come this way. I've never, in any condition, have owned a card that old. Probably the oldest cards that I've ever owned, even as a kid. I had loads of I think it was like 1981 ish hockey cards, uh, like Gretzky second year stuff. That's probably the oldest of anything I've ever owned. So maybe some baseball in 78, 79, but anything older like that Chuck Bednarik, wow. To even own one card like that, that'd be pretty awesome. Oh, Peyton rookie, damn, that's awesome. Yeah, Dino, I might have had some late '70s as a kid. I couldn't quite remember what years we're talking. Like I had some, and some of the football I've had were certainly all like '80s stuff. Uh, I think if I remember I had like a Terry Bradshaw card that was maybe 77 ish, 78, 79, somewhere in that ballpark. And, some guys of that era that were some nice cards. Some of the earliest ones I remember owning were like Randall Cunningham cards, Reggie White, then Bo Jackson cards. Football and baseball, yeah. I mean, I had a lot more hockey when I was a kid. I loved having hockey cards. Uh, I put practically every single card in a binder when I was back then when I was collecting hockey. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who it was. especially goalies. I'd have like a whole section for goalies and loved goalies. I love Walter Payton as well, Justin. Emmett, not so much, Dean, but you know why. Uh, Now, I have a lot of respect for Emmitt Smith, but I will tell you, it's in my opinion that he is not the greatest running back of all time. Walter Payton may be considered you can make an argument there. For me, my favorite and who should be considered the greatest running back, that would be Barry Sanders. I would love to have seen Barry run the ball behind that awesome offensive line of the Cowboys and see how many more yards he would have had. And on the opposite side of that, would love to have seen what Emmitt Smith could have done behind that trash of the Lions front five. I hopefully may have quite a few of my father had grabbed a lot of my shit when I was a kid. I don't know what he was doing, teaching me a lesson, I guess, of putting stuff away, and he's had it ever since. I know he still has it. Don't know if I even had anything that's worth anything, but I would one of these days love to go through it, see if there's anything good in there. Justin, he is certainly one of maybe a handful of jerseys that I would own. I don't, but I would own and put on. That's not of the Eagles. Give me a nice blue and silver Lions Sanders jersey. I'm there. So, guys, I probably am going to do my best to finish this right around 11. Maybe go a couple minutes over, but not too much past that. It's been a long week. Looking to go to bed after this for sure. But what I wanted to do while we were still here is kind of get a consensus on maybe the top like 4 choices of guys that we think are going to win the MVP this coming NFL season. 2 names I'm just going to throw right there on the top of the list that we'll probably all speak about. I'm going to write it down is Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. But maybe besides those 2 guys, and you can tell me that I'm crazy that they're not, they don't even have a chance to repeat or do it again or anything like that. But give me some names. Tell me who we think are going to be in that class. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Justin. That's the name that I was going to talk about. I think for as good as that young man was in his first season, he now has more weapons, more determination, knowing he knows that he can do it. So he's going to be a strong candidate. I've seen Bo in the Superman costume. Daniel, I'm gonna write that down. Good call for that. I don't know if they're still maybe creeping around, but I thought for sure Hammy and Sons or Hobby Collector were gonna chime in with the Jordan Love talk. But was definitely thinking maybe he'll be there. You got Joey B and T-Law possibly if they shock the world. I'm rooting for the underdog. I am going to give them no shot. I'm going to add another name to the list that I'm going to bring up. Because I think he keeps on going with it. I think Brock Purdy is on that list. I think Jalen Hurts is not going to be on that list. Yeah, of course the Cincinnati fan says Joey B is going to be on the list. I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to do it. I think he's going to have a good season. I don't think he's going to have the slumpage that he had the second half of last year. I think he's going to shock a lot of people this year, but I don't think it's going to be mind-numbingly awesome to where he's going to be in the MVP talks. Dak is going to have his usual awesome shit going on, but he's not going to win MVP either. Non QB. I was getting there, Justin. I was getting there. CMC for sure. I don't think there's going to be many. Dino, you rock the world. I don't know about shocking the world, but you certainly rock the world, my friend. And I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna sound like a homer there, Justin and everyone else. I think the only other non-QB that is going to have I'm gonna go twofold. I'll go twofold. One in my opinion, but just speaking right now in another opinion. One for your Packers fans, Josh Jacobs. That's going to be the hot take. Josh Jacobs as your sleeper pick. I think that man is going to do something special. But as a homer, if there's any other player that is a non-QB where I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to even be in the talks, I think Saquon Barkley will be. Is it going down your leg? Give you a little tingle? Is that what you're feeling, Dino? So, I think I've written down most of the names. I did not write down. Oh, you know what? Let me put Joe. I forgot to put Burrow down. I'm going to leave T-Law off of here, but I'll put Joe Burrow down. All right, I'll add him to the list. Jonathan Taylor. Now, Jonathan Taylor might fall in that other category that I was thinking about going over with and just be a huge surprise on their season. But let me just do a quick recap and you tell me if I'm missing anybody off the list. We got Jonathan Taylor, Joe Burrow, Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, one of my picks, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, and Josh Jacobs. Now, does anybody think Dean, for you, I will put Micah Parsons down, but has a defender ever been the MVP? I will put it down, Justin. I just not sure if a defender. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm putting it down. I just don't recall. I'm not gonna put it down unless you guys agree that maybe we should put it down. But does anybody think that Justin Jefferson deserves to be on this list? And while we're at it with Joe Burrow, does Jamar Chase belong on this list? Does Tyreek Hill belong on this list? Does Stephon Diggs belong on this list? All names should be considered. See, that's what I'm saying, Justin. I wrote it down, but I'm not thinking that. So it was definitely very interesting last year when you were looking at how well the 49ers were playing, and you were like, all right, who is the potential there? Was it McCaffrey? Was it Purdy? Of course, it ended up going to Lamar Jackson. In my opinion, I don't think he was the MVP of the league. But that's just one non-expert's opinion. And I won't argue that one. Dean, I could certainly see CeeDee Lamb at least being in a conversation, but we all know that's going to be, it's always difficult for a non-QB to win, but we'll put him on the list. I'm going to make a better, we'll recap this next week of all the people that I have written down, and we'll categorize it out: QB, running back, wide receiver, and defenders. Chubby Collector with the best joke of the night. Going on. How about those apples? Or those nuts? Hello, Maya. Well, Dak will show up, but again, I think it's falling into that category. I think Lamb will still be the better player of the team, Justin, in my opinion. But I don't think Dak, players like Dak, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Kirk Cousins, I think they're all going to fall short. T-Law is going to fall short. They're not going to be anywhere in the middle of any of the MVP talk. I think the Eagles are going to have a super strong season. Nonetheless, I think the Cowboys will still have a super strong season nonetheless. I think you Packer fans are absolutely delusional, but I'm excited to see another year of Jordan Love. I'm excited to see Josh Jacobs, one of my favorite players, when he was playing for the Raiders. Love to see him. It's gonna be football. Definitely can't get here fast enough. We're getting down to the nitty gritty there, Justin. I'm certainly excited. I'm still in baseball mode though. Love my Phillies. I don't know what the hell's going on with them right now. They think they set a record before the All-Star break or something like that. I think they set a record. Don't quote me on it. I think they set a record for most series wins in a row, and now they've lost the last 4 series in a row. So they're not winning a lot of games right now. So it's kind of a bummer. Don't know what happened. Hopefully they can switch the light back on and go berserk, but who knows? Levi, everybody wants to know what? It is crazy to me, Daniel, how Skeens is the guy. I mean, when you talk like getting into older pitchers and whatnot, even older pitchers like a Nolan Ryan, Sandy Koufax, those cards are worth something, but they're still lower than your positional players. Right now, though, Skeens is the hot card that everybody wants. Just like in basketball, people getting the Wembanyama, football for the Stroud. People are clamoring to get their hands on Skeens cards. Never seen anything like that. I mean, I've only been back in the hobby for less than 2 years, but it's absolutely mind-boggling how everybody is clamoring to get a pitcher. Excuse me a moment. Just going to check up on the chat, and I'm going to get it ready to sign off here. Maya, I am doing wonderful. I don't know how the rest of you are. Or you could tell her. Yeah, and if I go through my stuff, Daniel, I think I at least have like a base first Bowman or something Skeens. I have something somewhere. I gotta try to find it. I'm sure everybody that's still in here has hit that like button, but if you have not, please make sure you do so. That's pretty awesome, Daniel. And I saw a lot of Wemby cards, of course, at the show. I probably, even though this is just a base card, right? I do have a base Monopoly Wemby, which maybe I should have graded it to hold on to for a while, but he is the real deal. I do have I don't know if you were on when I opened this, but I thought this was pretty cool. Little razzle dazzle, Caitlin Clark. This is a new card, but right up your alley, Daniel. Old school. Nice Gordie Howe. Really wish that wasn't in black and white, because then that would be a freaking phenomenal color match. How are we doing there, Colby? Thanks for joining in. We're almost ready to close shop for the night. Your boy didn't really do any dance moves tonight. But, before we head out, of course, always got to do a little chair spinning. Woo! All right, everyone. Thank you for joining in. Colby, thank you for stopping by. Maya, we'll get into the whole crew here. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Seth. Justin, Hobby Collector, Hammy and Sons, Red 03, Daniel, Sith, Gavin was here. I know my boys have been listening in as well. Nick Jr., Ethan at Ethan NBA Talk. I know they've been sitting here listening in. And let me just go quick. I want to make sure I did not forget anybody. You had this dude Levi in here for a minute. I think that is just about everybody. If I missed you, I apologize, but I think I got the whole crew. I think I thanked every single one of you. So I'm going to head out. Colby, thank you for subscribing. Guys, if there's nothing else that you have for me, we've gone over our time a little bit. As always, you all have a wonderful night. Nikki 2 times, signing out.